Hello students, in this video we are going to learn the expression or derivation of expression of kinetic energy and potential energy of a particle at a given position. So we have the equation for x as the standard one as a sine omega t, and for velocity we have as omega a cos omega t. Now definitely we can write cos as root of 1 minus sine square omega t, and from here we can say sine omega t is x by a. So we can substitute this x by a over here and we get omega a root of 1 minus x square by a square. Simplifying this we get omega a root of a square minus x square upon a square. When a root के बाहर आके a हो जाएगा, so a gets cancelled and we get the velocity as plus minus omega root of a square minus x square. Now this is the expression of velocity in terms of its position. Now we are going to use this to derive the value or the expression for kinetic energy. Now we know velocity as omega root of a square minus x square, and we know the formula for kinetic energy as half mv square. So we just need to square this expression and put it over here. So we get half m omega square bracket a square minus x square. Now if you remember, we got omega square to be k by m, and so k is m omega square. So we can write kinetic energy as half k a square minus x square. That's the formula for kinetic energy in terms of position of the particle performing SHM. Now for potential energy, we have to use work done is equal to force into displacement. Now if you remember, dot product for force and displacement gives F into displacement into cos theta, and for oscillation, as the particle displaces towards right, the force is towards left, which means theta is 180 degree. So for cos 180 the value is minus 1, so we get minus f dx, and by oscillation formula we have f as minus kx, which means this becomes minus kx into dx, and so dw becomes kx dx. Now to find the expression of the total work done, we have to integrate dw from 0 to total work, which is nothing but integration of kx dx, where the position of the particle starts from mean position to a given position x, for which k is a constant goes out. The integration of x dx is x square by 2 with limits 0 to x. So the work done is half k x square, and work done gets stored in the body in the form of its potential energy. So we can say the potential energy expression is going to be half k x square. So we got kinetic energy to be half k a square minus x square, potential energy as half k x square. So we can say the total energy is potential energy plus kinetic energy. So adding 2, we can take half k common. We'll have x square from potential energy and a square minus x square from kinetic energy. X square gets cancelled, and so total energy is half k a square. So the last thing over here we are going to do in this video is graph of energy versus the position for kinetic energy, potential energy and total energy. So on the y-axis we have the energy, and on the x-axis we have the position. Now we know for oscillation the x is 0 is the origin, x equal to plus a is the positive extreme, and minus a as the negative extreme. Now if we plot the total energy graph, the total energy equation was half k a square, and there is no term of x involved in it, which means total energy remains constant throughout. So I can say the total energy is a straight line parallel to x-axis from minus a to plus a, and the value of that is always half k a square, which is fixed. So this graph is of total energy. Now if we try to plot the graph for potential energy, which is half k x square, it is very much similar to y directly proportional to x square, which is an equation for parabola. So definitely the graph will look like a parabola. So let's say x is 0. If we plot over here, then the potential energy is also 0, which means this is where the coordinate of potential energy would be. And for x equal to plus or minus a, the potential energy will become half k a square, which is nothing but the total energy, which is at these two extremes. So now if I join them in the form of a parabola, I'll get the graph something like this. So this graph is of potential energy. Now the last one, kinetic energy, is half k a square minus x square. Now if we put x equal to 0 over here, we get kinetic energy as half k a square, which means for x equal to 0, the kinetic energy is the maximum. And if we put x equal to plus or minus a, we get a square minus a square 0, which means kinetic energy becomes 0 at the extreme values. And so the graph will be something like this, again a parabola. Now why it is a parabola? As you can see from the equation, it is also kinetic energy dependent on the second power or second order of x, which means the equation has to be a parabolic. So this is how the graph would look like. Now as you can see, this one is for potential and this one is for kinetic energy. As you can see, both the graph merges at 2 points, which means there is a value of x where kinetic energy becomes equal to potential energy. Now to find that is very simple, just substitute the formulas what we have. We have half k a square minus x square equal to half k x square. So half k gets cancelled, x square goes on that side, becomes 2x square. That means if you take square root, a becomes plus or minus root 2x, or you can say x as plus or minus a by root 2. So we can say for x equal to plus or minus a by root 2, the kinetic energy becomes equal to potential energy. Definitely you can remember this as a special case. But this is the video regarding the energy relation with position and the graphs for particle performing SHM. I hope you understood. Thank you very much.